last week, you guys attended the Waterdeep Guild's gala, in the attempt to steal back Tally's magical set of carpenter's tools. During that mission, the gala was raided by sewer people. I don't know how to describe it other than that.
I think there's no politic way to say it.
Yeah, sewer people. The tools were recovered. There was mayonnaise spewed about. It was quite gross.
It was pretty gross.
Kier found a letter addressed to him specifically when you guys found the tools. As a recap, you found the tools. You found a letter addressed to Miss Horn, the new person in charge of the guilds, and a ring inside of that envelope as well. Jacob spent the night.
Yep. Nothing happened, probably.
Probably not. He was unconscious.
Yeah. Theo's not that kind of guy.
No. And
Good.
I don't think Jacob is that kind of person either. Doesn't sleep on the first date.
Hey. Technically, it's the second date.
Technically, well.
Worst second date of my life.
Oof. With that, you guys. You also met Jiraxel. Jiraxel Benray. He has become sort of a party patron to you guys. He's given you a modest loan of 500 gold pieces, I believe. Right?
I think that's it.
To help renovate the tavern. We are going to time skip a little to get the tavern up and going. BP, if you want to switch over to Roll20.
Are we gonna just go ahead and do this time skip?
No, we're just gonna time skip the actual construction. All of the like downtime roleplay stuff is gonna happen before that happens. But that is what the finished product would look like.
I totally did not write down that Jarl Axel gave us money. Whoops.
Yeah,
he definitely did.
He did. Yeah, no, it was. I'm pretty sure it was 500. I think you are correct.
Yep. With that, you guys contract workers to fix the tavern up. It will be done within probably 2 weeks. So any roleplay that you guys want to do during this session will happen within that 2 week time period.
Okay.
Are there guild carpenters that we can contract out? Can we run and hire them?
You could. Are you guys still using Tally to take that 300 gold price off of that
that was
carpentry bill?
Well, I mean, magical tools and not. He's just one man.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he has employees as well that work at his shop.
I mean, yes, because that was kind of the deal. My only concern is that we don't want it to get out that he has his tools back just yet.
Right.
Gotcha. Sec. You just have to go talk to him about it, I guess, if you want to do that.
Well, I mean, if
that being said, what do you guys want to do?
If he's gonna be operating solely within the Forge and Flagon for the next 2 weeks, then do we really have to worry about the word getting out that he has his tools back?
Well, if he's got his employees, any one of them could talk.
Mm-hmm.
That's true.
Can't put all of them up here.
Yeah.
Like, we him up here, but we can't put the rest of them.
That's true.
Just to save time, because there's a lot of stuff to do this session. Kier, Gilgamesh, you guys go back to the guild hall a couple days later. The building is essentially destroyed.
No.
So tools might not be their biggest priority right now.
Valid.
That's true.
It's like totally trashed? Like, after we left, it got worse?
Yeah, like the mob of goblins, bugbears, humans, everybody seem to have just like demolished the entire building.
Is there any way that I can tell if it appears to be just wanton destruction, or does it look like they were looking for something, etc. ad nauseam?
Are you on the ground or in the air?
I will be on the ground for that.
Okay. It honestly looked like a tornado came through.
So just,
I mean, not like that. Yeah, mindless destruction. Not like it wasn't.
We're not finding like
that
straw through trees and stuff.
Yeah. It was not that kind of like wanton destruction, but it was just go in and just
Wreck
fuck this
everything,
building up.
yeah.
So like a grenade went off.
Yeah.
Can we tell where they came from?
If I remember, I described them as coming out of the sewers.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
just like out of manholes. Yeah. And then Brondry saw some sort of like circular tattoo on most of them, or like on like articles of clothing.
Well, I wonder if it had something to do with Xanathar. We know that he operated in the sewers.
Yeah.
Circle tattoo.
And I did send a note to Jarlaxle about all of that, because I feel like he's a little more knowledgeable than me about at least the game that's being played here.
Mm-hmm.
Just out of curiosity, how is Jacob handling not having a job?
Technically, he still has one.
Mm-hmm.
He's just in the process of helping the guild bureaucracy get back up onto its feet.
Okay. Cool. Before he leaves the next morning, I do want to make a joke.
Okay.
Because that was the worst second date I've ever been on. It's actually the first second date I've ever been on, so,
So it was also the best.
Yeah, sure. And just, like, I don't know, schedule another one if that is something that he would be amenable to.
Yes. I apologize that it is the worst second date. I will do my best to try and make the third one compensate for it.
Yeah, that sounds great.
Ooh.
Are you wanting to plan, or do you want me to plan it?
Have you told Jacob that you've worked at the Sea Maiden, that you work for the Sea Maidens Fair?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. That was going to be my. We could go to the fair, but since you work there, that's kind of lame.
I mean, but I've worked there. I've never, seen it from an outsider's perspective. I'm kind of on, a leave from that now. So, I won't be expected to perform.
Yeah, I want to go to the fair.
Okay. If you get, I could do that out of body, or out of character, finger sign. That will happen next week.
Yeah.
But yes.
Oh, right.
Yeah, okay. Perfect. That was all I wanted to do before he left. I absolutely give him a kiss goodbye.
I was about to say he pecks you on the cheek.
Good. Yeah.
Again, his skin turns that weird, brownish color when you mix red and green.
He's so cute. And I mean, you've got my list of crap I want to do. So, does anybody else want to do anything before I start in?
Let me pull that up because I completely forgot where it was.
What do you want to do?
Inkheart, you had mentioned that I was circling the block every morning, or every day at nightfall, looking for incursions from below the earth.
Yes. Over the are you doing it for essentially are you doing it for the next 2 weeks of downtime?
it'll be a consistent thing, and then I'll just stop when our walls are finished. I think that's
Okay.
a good stopping point.
So
just to make sure that we're not going to get invaded while we sleep.
You don't see anybody going in or out of the sewers. You do see the kids go in and out of the sewer sometimes, but they never come back out with anything malicious or anything.
Right, it's not like they're leading things places, or at least not that I can tell.
Yeah, no, it's more like you see them run down the street, they steal something, they get inevitably chased by the city watch, and then they duck into the sewer.
Sure, okay.
Our little troublemakers.
If I've seen this after about half a 10 day, just consistently happening, I think I want to talk to them and ask, kids, you're going down into the sewers when you have to. Have you seen anything out of the ordinary there that you don't see every day?
Bastard Randolph kind of pops up. What do you mean, not ordinary?
I mean, things or people or creatures that haven't been there before, and would mean you stuff.
We did find this place with a mimic in it. The chair, it was just this room down there, and there was just a chair, and it was just in the middle of the room. And then we bet Oliver that he would sit on it, and then he did, and then he got hurt.
Oh, is he okay now?
He kind of Oliver kind of absentmindedly touches his butt. You're yeah, I'm fine. It's just it bit me.
Well, I'm glad you're okay. You haven't seen nothing like a weird colored dwarf with white hair, anything like that?
No, I don't think so.
All right. If you do see anything like that, will you let me know? You know where to find me.
Yeah.
I appreciate it. Thanks so much. Stay safe, kids.
Natalie gives you 2 thumbs up.
Aw, I hurt them.
Hurt them so much.
I love them so much.
Give me just a sec here. Sorry.
Okay.
So obviously, I'd be spending my work days in the Steam and Steel. As time permits, I'd like to have Embrick and Heinrich help me make some low-level magic items for the tavern.
Oh, okay. What do you want to make?
So, there are a couple things. One of which would be a chest of preserving.
Okay.
Which, when food or beverage or anything placed inside, will never deteriorate, rot, or decay with age.
And so you're going to fill it with 6 gallons of mayonnaise every day.
Absolute no.
We could corner the market on mayonnaise.
Do you have a timeline for how long this is going to take?
Each one of these items is a common magic item. The cost is up to you, but because each magic item is gonna not be standard, but the rules say it costs 100 gold, and you make progress for each person contributing work. You make progress equal to 25 gold per day. So if Embrick and I are working on it, it'd be 50 gold a day.
Yeah, so it'd take you, 2 days.
Yeah.
To make one. Yeah.
2 8-hour workdays.
There you go. Perfect.
So we'd have to be working 8 hours on this for 2 days.
Yeah.
While also doing other stuff.
With the workload that the Steam and Steel has, I would say it would probably take you.
But we can pick it up and put it back down and stuff like
that.
that.
Yeah. Like you could probably easily make it over the course of 4 days.
Okay. That works. So one chest of preserving, I think, would be okay for now.
Okay.
And then I guess it would also depend on how much gold we have that they'd be willing to help, me make this stuff with. So I'll need to, after making the chest, I'll have to talk to the rest of the group about making some other stuff.
Yeah, and we'll set common magic items at 100 gold, just like a flat rate.
Flat rate to craft?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so I've been dreading this since we left off last time. Brondry said he wanted to talk to me, so I would like to get that out of the way.
Okay.
If you remember what you wanted to say.
Right.
Also, Gil wants to talk to Theo.
Okay.
So, that party was something crazy, right?
Ugh. It was a great opportunity because, we couldn't have even planned a better distraction than that. But, that was, I told Jake it was the worst second date I've ever been on. It's also the first second date I've ever been on, so, not usually a second date kind of guy.
I'm not sure if that means you just prefer not... let's just breeze by that one. Let's not even touch on that one.
It means he fucks on the first date.
Yeah,
hey guys, what's up? I'm here
that's what
too.
it means. Thank you, Gil.
I'll be here all week.
Hi, Gilgamesh. Alright. So that trick you did to fill that throw, that was pretty neat.
Oh, that. Just a little,
It wasn't something little. I think it was pretty substantial. You took a fucking throw down.
I mean, you pick up a lot of tricks at the circus.
That's something you picked up at the circus?
Yeah.
Theo, I've been at the circus for 30 years.
Mm-hmm. Brondry, I didn't want to do this to you. Well, I did want to do this to you, but, didn't mean to do it so early. And I pull out this deck of cards, and it is an old, ratty, it's seen better fucking days. And I shuffle it. And, I fan the whole thing out. Pick a card, Brondry.
Ooh, I love card tricks. I pick... Don't want to go in the middle, that's too obvious. Don't want to go too far on the other sides. Maybe 6 degrees right of center left.
Is absolutely the kind of person who would overthink a card trick.
I reshuffle the deck. Put the card back in. Remember the card. Put the card back in the deck. The GM knows what card you have.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I hope you were prepared.
I was not, but that's what a DM does.
So you know what card I have.
Yeah. So the suit is definitely diamonds.
Mm-hmm. Well, while he's thinking about it, I'm gonna do the rest of the trick.
Do I put it back?
Yeah,
Okay.
put it back. Mm-hmm. Just I've got the deck cut, so stick it in the middle.
I have to put it in the middle,
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
but then you'll know where it is.
I'm gonna shuffle the deck.
But
Put it wherever you want.
all right. Put it right there.
Okay. And I shuffle the deck. I'm gonna draw 4 cards now, just completely random cards.
Random
and these
cards, alright.
These cards are gonna tell me what your card is. They're gonna help me figure out what your card is.
All right.
So, this first card, do you know what the card is yet? GM?
Yes.
Okay.
Jack of Diamonds.
Okay, perfect. So, I show you the card, and it's the Jack of Diamonds. So this one tells me what suit your card is, and it's diamonds. And then I put that card on the bottom, pull out the next card.
So Brundry is absolutely terrible at lying, so his face, you can just read his face, and he's like, oh, diamonds!
This one's gonna tell me that your card is, whoops, I did it backwards, sorry. Red card first, then diamonds. Both of them were the Jack of Diamonds. I just showed you the Jack of Diamonds twice.
Wait, alright.
And then I put that card on the bottom and pull the next card. Also the Jack of Diamonds. This one tells me what value your card is, and it's a Jack. So, with these 3 cards, I set them down and pull up the next card. It looks like your card was the Ace of Spades. That's not right. So I take all my cards again. I'm like, that what the fuck happened here? Well, let's see. And I set all my cards back on the top of the deck. I'm like, okay, let's try this again because they're not showing up right. And I show him all 4 aces off the top of my deck. I just put the Jack of Diamonds on there 4 times. And let's see, check your pocket.
My pocket?
Jack of Diamonds.
Brundry is too dwarf for card tricks.
By Moradin's balls, what is going on?
Thank you. That's all I needed to know.
Wait, what do you mean that? What is it? What'd you do? What do you mean? What do you mean that's all you needed to know?
It's for me to know, and for you to probably never find out.
Well, Theo, I don't know what that was all about. But I just wanted to tell you that I'm proud of you.
You're proud of me.
I'm proud of you.
For what?
That was impressive.
For the card trick or the...
No, the card trick confused the fuck out of me.
Oh.
But the lightning...
I was impressed by the card trick.
Thank you, Gil.
I don't know what it means, but I do know that you shot a goddamn bolt of lightning at a troll and killed it dead.
Yeah, birds
You
can
did?
do
That's
that
awesome.
sometimes.
It's very impressive.
Thank you.
I'm proud of you. That's it.
Thanks. My voice breaks a little bit.
Cute.
Well, have fun at your job.
Right. 'Cause I'm the only one who fucking works around here, and I'll go to bed.
I'm like holding a bucket and a sponge, and I'm like, oh,
And Gil
I've
wanted
been
to
doing
say
nothing but
something.
work.
From above, muffled, it's just, well, if you want to get invaded, I'll fucking stop then.
You hear Kier take a broomstick to the floor.
You know, actually, Theo, I was meaning to ask you something,
Mm-hmm.
if that's okay.
Probably.
Well, I mean, I guess since we met in prison, I didn't really expect you to be the kind of person that would be involved in elite mercenary groups, which is to your credit. You don't want to go around spilling the beans about that kind of information. I guess
we would... Oh, you're talking about Jarlaxle, not us.
Yeah, Jarlaxle.
Hmm.
I mean, I didn't know you knew that guy. Everybody
Yeah.
knows about that guy. But
I mean, I wasn't involved in the shady side until I met you guys. I literally just was like a sideshow act at the Sea Maidens Fair. Like, literally.
and now he's got you doing the dirty work.
Yeah,
You're not,
pretty much. I mean, it's fine. This is what this is what I've always wanted.
Yeah.
This is what I've always wanted from him. So,
Is it though?
I mean, yeah.
I mean, you're not from down below, are you?
No,
So you don't know what kind of legacy he has down there.
I do. He told me.
It's not pretty, and I'm worried about us getting betrayed by him. I don't know how long you've known him.
Most of my adult life.
Do you trust him?
I think so.
Well, that makes one of us, but
Gil, I don't
I'll
trust
take your word
anybody
for
but
it.
myself.
That's a smart way to be. I agree. Don't ever trust anyone for any reason.
Ever.
Especially Jarlaxle. Oh. I don't know. I guess I don't really know what to say. We're in it together, whatever weird shit happens here.
Gil?
Yeah,
I've still got my deck out. Pick a card.
yeah, sure. I just randomly pick one.
Okay. I do another trick for you. It's the same. Yeah, I mean, it's similar. It's, me pretending. Basically, it's me pretending like I don't know how to do card tricks, and then, ta-da, here's your card. What's his card?
It's a good question.
Sorry.
That's okay. It's my fault that I forgot to do this.
No, you're good.
D&D Beyond, everybody.
Oh my
Yep.
god.
The suit is spades for sure.
This stream sponsored by Cheez-Its.
Two of spades.
Two of spades.
Not
All right,
actually.
cool.
Cheez-Its, please, if you're interested.
All right. All right. And Bromsry went to bed, so I guess it's nighttime. I'm not sure I don't know what time of the day it is.
It's pretty late, yeah.
Okay.
If this was...
He's not home except for nighttime. He's got a real 9-to-5 job.
Oh wait, yeah, he's going to work, so it'd be the beginning of the day.
No. This was after I got... If this was where we picked up, it was after work, after Jiraxel.
Oh, okay.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cool.
Then, at some point throughout this 2 weeks, fuck.
Bromsy can definitely fuck over the next 2 weeks if you would like.
He would not like.
No? Okay.
Are you sure?
Theo would like.
Wait,
Theo had a perfect opportunity to.
Theo would like to
Not
fuck
really.
Brondry?
No.
What? Oh,
Theo did
God!
not have a perfect opportunity.
Getting increasingly confused by that relation.
Same. And I'm the dungeon master.
He'd like to address the group probably after one of his days of work. He'll come home after the 4 days with a giant fucking chest. Just
What's
plop it on the fucking counter, and he's like, "So I made us something. Gilgamesh,
that?
where are you?"
I pop out of the chest.
Go!
Here I am.
It was me. I was the chest the entire time.
I helped.
Oh.
Question: do animate player characters age while they're in the chest of preserving? Right?
This is where I get my beauty sleep.
Sure.
I
Roger, you're not
literally just made this at the
You have
Steam and
no idea.
Steel.
I'm very sneaky.
Oh, alright. Anyway, so, this chest, when you put food or other perishable items in it, do not age, they don't rot, they don't go bad.
So you're gonna fill it with mayonnaise?
No, that's...
No,
come
we
on.
want that to go bad.
I'm a refined dwarf. I save my mayonnaise for my dedicated mayonnaise pack. Oh my god, 2 weeks of downtime. I can put so much Anyway,
Oh my god.
so
Drink.
Drink?
Yeah,
think
I just
that-
wanted to drink.
Just
Oh, okay.
just because.
Gil is drinking in game. Take a drink.
Drink it. I finished my Irish coffee and am now trying to hold off on starting on the vodka tonic because we got a long game left in front of us.
We do.
I have 32 Miller Lights, so I'm.
Unfortunately, this box here cost me 100 gold to make. I'm actually a little bit in debt with Ovi and Embrick right now. I owe them about 3 more gold pieces for this one, and I'm flat broke. However, I figured we could probably use it for the tavern since it makes food never go bad.
Sounds.
You need
Yeah.
3 gold pieces?
Perhaps. So I wanted to... I gathered you all here today.
I'm just gonna fish out 3 gold pieces and hand them to him.
Oh, well, thank you. So I can make more of these if we'd like, but we'd have to pitch in as a group in order for me to make more, if that's something you're interested in. I've had a couple other ideas for things we could do to liven up this place, for decorations and stuff. I can make lanterns that never go out, and we
I
can
like that.
activate and deactivate as we'd like. They're
do like
powered
that,
by, and it's not flame. So we'd never have the issue of, catching the
Oh,
place
you
on
don't
fire.
have smoke coming out the top, and you don't have the grease stains that you gotta scrub away. And yeah,
The grease stains add character, and there's nothing like a nice, warm, natural candlelight.
and he
It
looks at
is a
you
natural candle.
dead in the eye, and he says, "You shut the fuck up."
Excuse me?
Ooh.
No. In this bar, we have candles. And I get up and I pull out my knife.
No, calm down, calm
Like
down.
my paring knife I use for the limes, for the lime wedges. This is the hill I die on, Kier.
Well,
Candles.
This is the hill I die on.
While this is happening, I turn to Drake and ask Drake to pick a card from my shitty old deck.
Oh.
Why do I pick a card?
Just trust me. Pick a card.
I look around at everybody, like, is this okay?
Is this okay?
Kier is occupied.
Nah, I'm just kidding, Kier.
It's
Oh,
kind
What
of...
do you have against fire?
Well, I worked on a ship for a very long time,
Mm.
and I learned very, very quickly that if you can have magical illumination, it's best to do so.
That's very
Fair enough, but I mean, I feel like as long as we're safe by the fire safety standards.
I've also scrubbed an awful lot of oil grease stains off of things. I don't want to do the walls every fucking Tuesday.
All right,
And I mean, it's just...
that's what the orphan kids are for.
It was just a suggestion. We don't have to have, ever bright lanterns if we don't want.
I would prefer those, absolutely, yes. Not having tallow is a good idea.
Ooh, wait, hang on. I've got more stuff to talk about, but I want to watch Drake do this magic trick. Drake, don't do it! It's crazy!
Oh, so I shouldn't do it?
No, do it, but it's crazy! Do it, but don't do it! It's alright, just do
You're
it!
gonna do it, but don't do it.
What?
That's what he just said.
I
I'll
won't
grab
do the
a
card trick. Just pick a card. Just do it.
This isn't a trick, is it?
I mean, it was going to be, but it doesn't have to be. Just for my own peace of mind.
I'll take a card.
Cool. Show me the card.
Theo, before I tell you what the card is, it is these cards pertain to like what Theo thinks is going to relate to him.
Right.
Okay. 3 of hearts.
Okay. I pat him on the cheek and take the card back.
Aww.
Thanks.
I didn't sign away my soul, did I?
No.
Damn.
Damn.
Drake, make a wisdom save.
Oh!
No, you're fine.
It's okay. I've already got your soul.
What did he get? What did he get?
The 3 of hearts.
3 of hearts. Ooh.
It means
that's
nothing
supposed
to
mean?
anybody but Brodry. But Theo.
I don't know what it means. And he said I'll never know. But it means something and I'll figure out. Anyway, so I can make more things for the tavern. I could make so some enchanter named Hewer. He's real bad about naming stuff after himself. It's also a I don't know. But anyway, I can make a spice pouch that could conjure any sort of spice that you can think of, at least a couple times a day.
Ooh, I like that.
So
Use it for cooking.
exactly. We could have some
Idiot.
very exotic. Excuse me. Little drinking a little too early. Very exotic spices here.
Oh, speaking of exotic spices, I wanted to show you this. I bought this fruit from a cactus from the Narok Desert, and the juice tastes like bubblegum. This cost me 5 gold just for one of these fruits.
What the
Check
fuck
it out.
5 gold.
What?
I made it into a margarita.
Oh, right, I'll take it.
What's bubblegum?
What's bubblegum?
I don't know, but I'll try it.
I've heard of tree rubber being used to make it chewable, but I didn't think it tasted very good.
So I was sort of zoned out the other day. Did I do well?
You did great.
Oh yeah, you
Drake.
A
did fine.
plus, buddy.
Yeah,
The whole plan went off really without a hitch. That's 2 in a row.
Yeah.
Oh, that's weird.
Did anyone hear that voice just now?
What voice?
Someone told Drake he did a good job, but it wasn't one of us.
Shut up.
We need to take care of that. Oh my god, we
do
need to take care
deal
of
with
that
the
ghost
ghosts.
problem before we open.
Yeah, it's a ghost.
Alright, there you go.
Drake, do you know anything about ghost hunting?
I mean, I've heard tales. I've never had to hunt one myself yet, but I've read.
I mean, I've hunted ghosts, but I don't really think ours are a problem.
I mean,
if
maybe
they
not yet.
Right, if they start showing up like they did to Drake, scaring our customers with half-orc boys with their eyes gouged out, it'd scare away business.
Wait, what?
We don't know. He wasn't just seeing things.
Oh,
I was tired, but I don't.
do you, Drake? Do you do drugs?
No, not anymore.
What's that supposed to mean?
I
I
mean,
mean-
I enhance my body with certain things, but I don't know what you mean.
Hallucinogenic substances.
Like
Not
the
lately.
mushrooms. Halfling hat. No, that doesn't make you hallucinate.
So-
two drugs.
So it's
The
not-
answer is no. So,
Right. That's unfortunate. But it does mean that is probably a ghost. And I'm with the shit that we've seen here in this fucking tavern, I'm inclined to believe him that he saw this boy.
I mean, we know that there are ghosts in the tavern.
Exactly.
Yes.
I believe we were warned that it's relatively safe now, but that it won't be soon.
Right. So we should
What?
probably take care of it.
Well, I mean, Delphi said something about.
yeah. Wait a second.
Yeah.
Drake. Drake is
Yes?
a point. Who the fuck told us that?
Delphi.
Delphi. Was I
The-
there?
Yes.
the blind one? I was there for a little.
The blind girl.
Right.
She said we'll be inside when it happens.
No, she was talking about something else there.
Are you
Oh.
sure?
I'm positive.
Alright. So, on the agenda, while the Forge Flagon's getting repairs, exorcism, we should add that to the list, I guess.
Go find
I
a priest
agree.
or something.
Yes.
Yeah, like,
I'm also gonna look for work.
Oh, yeah, that's totally understandable.
are you putting in there 2 weeks?
No.
You can have more than one job at a
still
time.
be here.
You
It's
have
just gonna
more
be
than
like
one
a
job.
side gig.
Right. I mean,
Let me know if you get like a bounty or something.
That's the plan, to look for, I mean, that kind of...
That's
I haven't
fair.
killed anyone in a while. I'm starting to get a little twitchy.
Didn't we just... Oh, I guess that was a couple days ago.
Well, I didn't kill anyone though. I was
he
just
The
catches-
cultists? I'm pretty sure we killed the cultists.
that was a few days ago.
Sorry,
Here
Kira.
catches Gil saying that he hasn't killed anyone in a while, and he's getting a little twitchy, and he remembers the sequence merely 2 minutes ago with a paring knife.
Yeah.
So as we're kind of conversing this night, I'm gonna pop my alchemy jug and pour some Hefkir Hardy with the new, flavored with the new hops that the clay guy gave me.
Mhm.
And
Yep.
pour that for
Remember, his
everyone.
name is actually Clay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I said that clay guy.
Eric
Oh, okay.
Clay.
Eric Clay.
I'll pour everyone a drink of the new and improved Hefkir Hardy, and then I'll end with Drake, and then I'll say, so I brewed this one with different hops this time, so I'd be interested to get your opinion on it.
Where did you get the hops?
It's best
Hang on.
not to think about it.
This is a good time to get a beer IRL.
Yeah.
BRB.
So
Also,
everyone
because-
is taking a drink, so we've got to take a drink too.
Okay.
For anybody who tastes the Hefkir Hardy, it is much better now.
I hate it.
Here goes. This tastes less. This tastes like things. What did you do?
Well, while we were bartending at the gala, I ran into a patron who said he was, what was it? Is some sort of priest or acolyte of, I want to say the Raven Queen for the what was it? The city of.
And he taught you how to make
You
beer
turned
taste like things.
you turned it into a goddamn IPA.
That's not an IPA. Oh,
Man,
got in my mouth. Oh,
I don't know. I
Drake,
I feel
what-
like it
what
was
do
better
you
before.
think?
You Raven Queened it all up.
It's
Well, no.
We should have a beer called the Raven Queen.
It's stout and knock you on your ass.
Yeah.
And mostly made with brandy. Yes.
But not this. Not this.
Gilgamesh, I was talking to Drake. Please don't interrupt. Wait your turn.
Big
Drake?
ADHD man.
it's good. It's fine.
Is it good or is it fine?
It's good fine.
Good, fine. Would you say
Yeah,
it's
fine, good.
better? See, I gave the gentleman at the gala his, some of my Hefkir Hardy. He said it was shite, and then he said it was good. So I'm a little I'm a little concerned when someone say, "Oh, it's fine, it's good." Oh, it's whatever. It's very
No,
different
it's-
things.
It's good. You just can't please everyone, especially if you change it up.
That guy sounded like an asshole.
He did. He was a little bit of an asshole. I told him that I did tell
Wait.
him that he was a little bit of an asshole.
So
It's
wait, let
probably
me
one
let
of
me
those
get this.
people-
Sorry. No, you first.
Oh. I say it's
On
probably one of
brand.
those people that feel like not liking things is a personality.
Right. I've run into some of those. They're very annoying.
I just want to get it straight though. So like you were serving this guy at the bar, you poured him some of your beer, and he said it was shit, and he pulled some hops out of his pocket and gave it to you.
He didn't pull any hops out of his pocket. He pulled it out of his hair.
Ah, gross!
I'm
I
gonna
can't believe I
say
put that in my
Jesus
mouth.
at the mug. Yeah, look at the mug that I have.
Wait.
Fuck that guy.
I did not put those hops in my beer. I brew my
That is
beer
fucking
magically, and it takes no ingredients. I think about the beer I want to make, and it gets made.
So
Well, shit.
Wait,
you can make a beer out of mango juice. You can make a beer that tastes like mango.
dude, you've got to make like a 20% like imperial stout
Wait,
or some kind of really malty tripel. It's 18%. It's getting a lot of bang for your buck, is what I'm saying.
While they're talking about this, Theo leaves.
Yeah, let just Kier, I believe that you wanted to go talk to Daniel.
Yes. Yes, I do.
Okay.
While we're on the subject of magical enhancement for the bar,
hmm you walk into DD. Wait, I have to count D, 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 and D. There you go.
yes.
You see two of the Daniels. One of them is stocking shelves. The other one seems to be doing ledger things at the counter.
Okay. I'm going to go up to the one that is stocking shelves, and I'm going to say, "Hello."
Yo, bird dude, what's up?
Just my blood pressure.
Oh, do you need to go to the doctor for that or something? Maybe because, dude,
No,
that can bite you in the ass. You can have an aneurysm.
It's a throwaway line.
Oh,
I don't know how to check my blood.
I'm sure there's a cleric or something. But
Yeah.
anyway, what can the Daniels do for you today? You're looking for something specific?
Yes, as a matter of fact. I was looking for something. Our bar got attacked the other day, and I was wondering if there'd be some kind of magical protection that I could commission. That's a word. That could keep us safer. I had something in mind, like a bit of statuary that could come alive at like when it was told to.
Dan Prime can whip you up a magical construct of the defense variety. Do you have like what kind of animal you want it to look like? Like a badger, like a really big badger?
Well, like that. I'm scared of cats for obvious reasons. I gesture up. And or like a bear.
We can do cats or bears.
Imagine a bear giving you an high five.
Okay, so like standing up, right?
Yeah.
And like a real grimace on his face.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And one paw right up, and you give it a high five. And I give him a high five.
Righteous. All right, so usually these kind of magical constructs come in pairs. You can only activate them once per week. So we this gives you 2 times per week that you can activate them.
All right, that makes sense to me.
All right. Well, it's going to take about a week or two to make them. You're going to probably run about, how much gold did I say earlier?
It was something on the order of like 2,500.
Ooh.
I feel like
here somewhere.
2,000 maybe. We'll say 2,000 gold pieces.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Well, that's a little more attainable. I think.
Real quick, I just want to ask, Kier, did you tell anyone that you were going to do this?
It was exactly 2,000 gold pieces, and no, I didn't.
Okay.
But I'm not gonna do it by myself. Obviously, I don't have $2,000, so I'm gonna say, well, I will keep it in mind. I don't have $2,000, and if I'm gonna dip into the Forge and Flagon coffers, I need to run it past the crew. I would call you guys the crew.
There you go.
I have to run it past the crew.
That's no problem. We're always here. Just whenever you make a final decision, just come on by.
Certainement. All right. You'll see me.
Don't know what that means, but I'll see you later.
Absolutely. You have a great day.
You too. And then the one behind the bar, he says, "Yo, bye, dude.
Have a good one." And I'll go back. And sometime when I can get the crew together, I'll mention all of this to them, and I'll say, in conclusion, something like that run us about $2,000, which I don't have by myself. But is that something that you'd be interested in spending money on when we've got that kind of cash flow, or not?
Wait a second. You went. You.
Yes.
I'm not here.
You're not at the tavern?
Oh, I mean.
I would have waited
until I came back, okay.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, we'll get there.
So, okay.
Gilgamesh, was there something that you wanted to do in your downtime?
Yeah, I was going to run this bike here too. We've got some stuff we need to fence.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
And I was going to hit up my my contact
Your goblin friend.
Yeah,
I might just call him the goblin friend.
my guy on the inside. Yeah, we don't
Okay.
like using his real name.
Yeah.
He's paranoid.
He's the goblin.
Yeah, we just call him my goblin friend. It's okay. He's not even a goblin. Is the funny thing.
He's a goblin. Yeah.
He's not. What would you like to ask your goblin friend?
Well, I've got all this stuff here that I need to find out if it's worth anything. I have a diamond ring, which I don't believe had any kind of special insignias or anything on it.
It did.
It did?
Yep.
I didn't write it down. What was that?
It was some sort of bird.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
You're not really
right.
sure.
It was Corvid.
Yes.
That's right.
Yeah.
Hang on. I'm so sorry. My paper is on the other side of the room. Let me go get it, and I'll be right back.
Okay.
So, Kier, let me get this straight. You went over to Daniel, and Daniels to ask for a magic construct made when you know that we've got an arcane blacksmith in the tavern right now.
Well, it was actually and I'm gonna gesture at the. Oh shit. Heinrich. It was Heinrich. That's the name. It was Heinrich that made me think of the idea, but you've already got an Heinrich, and I didn't know if you'd want to like donate him to the bar for keepsies.
I wouldn't be able to donate Heinrich, but I could make another one.
Well, that'd be fucking righteous.
I don't think you can have two iron defenders or steel defenders.
I cannot have two steel defenders. I would have to make what Daniel is making, but it would look like another Heinrich.
Yeah.
Or
So
if-
what Daniel was going to make was a figurine of Wondrous Power. I don't think you can make those until level 5, at least. Because it's a rare item, I think. Yes.
Got it.
Eventually you can make those.
I'll have to talk to you about the implications of that and my journal in card.
Okay.
Or if you have other ideas for how to keep us safe, then I'm willing to listen to those. I think you had some kind of thing that you sold to. You had something that you sold to the Bainray fellow, right? For that kind of thing.
Right. Well, those I didn't make. Those I did repairs on, and if you remember right, those were real expensive.
Oh yeah, he was talking about some like lots and lots. I tuned out when he said 1,000, honestly.
Right. So those are almost autonomous golems.
Oh.
They are sentient, yeah.
I see.
Right, yeah. So that would be fantastic to have for the bar, don't get me wrong.
I love the idea.
I don't suppose. Oh wait, is Theo here?
Yeah.
I said I'd have waited for that. Yeah, excellent.
He says in the
I
corner,
don't-
tapping on his magic rock.
No,
I don't-
I'd be shuffling my fancy card deck.
I don't suppose Bainraid be willing to like, offer us a renter.
No,
I didn't think so.
I don't want one of those in here.
Oh,
I'll
I see.
command Heinrich to, just bzz, bzz, bzz over next to Theo. Telepathically. You don't know I did that.
No, I'm looking at Heinrich. What do you want?
He just wants a hug.
And then out of Heinrich's chest, a little compartment will open. And then flower pops out of it. But it's like metal and shit.
All right.
It's like a metal pinwheel.
Thanks. Pat Heinrich on the shoulder.
Looks sharp.
And shit. Gilgamesh. Ring.
Yeah, I was trying to remember if we had other things that we were trying to fence, and then I remembered we were talking
Oh,
about fencing
yes.
those
The
tools,
holy
but we
symbol?
decided not to.
There's a
Oh,
holy
did you-
symbol.
Did you guys give the tools back to Tally?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, and I'm assuming he's doing work like while all these scenes are playing out. We've got
Yeah,
whole work crews like
Yeah. There's like
hammering
literally
2x4s and stuff.
Yeah, construction galore.
We've blown
Tally's-
out some walls and
Yeah. Tally's like on the roof fixing fixing
Awesome.
shit.
Every now and again, we hear a thump from the outside as one of his workers falls to their death.
Oh god.
The holy symbol.
They
what-
actually only have a 2% death rate. Sorry.
Oh, there you
Damn.
go. Yeah, that's topical.
Sorry, holy symbol.
Yeah, what was that holy symbol again?
It was a holy symbol of Asmodeus. Looks
Was
like
it? Yeah, it was solid gold. Holy
Yep,
symbol of Asmodeus.
and there's like rubies set into it. The symbol looks like 3 triangles kind of formed into like a hoof symbol. You can fence it for like 250 gold.
Okay. Yeah, I'll do that, and then the diamond ring.
I believe the diamond ring was 500. Yeah.
Perfect. So that's 750 gold on top of the 1,000 that I found in the God Killer statue.
And then we had 200. I don't remember where the 200 came from.
So we can afford these golems. We can afford them right now if we want
The bears.
Oh,
them. Bears.
The
bears. Oh, that's fucking righteous. Do we?
Sorry,
Can the bears
hang on.
be voiced like the super fans?
Well, I think the 1,000 gold was part of the party's
Yeah. Spent
funds
to
to
fix
fix.
up the tavern.
Yeah.
Was it?
So I think that gold is spoken for.
Yeah.
Oh.
So real quick, can we go back over? We had the 1,000, and then I can't remember where the 200 came from, but I wrote it down, so I trust myself. We got 250 from the symbol, and then how much was the diamond ring worth?
500. I believe the
500.
200 came from Rowan after you guys saved him from the cultists.
Yes, thank
Right.
you.
Right.
And then 500 from Gerlaxle, which brings us to 4, 10, 14, 2,450. And then how much are we spending to fix up the tavern?
1,200 gold.
1,200.
Because it was 15 with like guild dues and stuff,
Mhm.
minus 300 for Tally's expeditious work.
Right. So we have
Yes.
1,250 right now in party funds.
Not bad.
Also, part of the increased price of the tavern was installing a staircase that goes from
Oh, yeah.
bottom floor
Yeah,
to top.
in
And it's like this. Yeah, it's like a spiral staircase. It doesn't take up much room.
Okay.
Oh, right, guys. I just remembered. I can also make a tankard that fills itself at least 3 times a day.
I'll pay you for one of those.
Yeah, so
It'd be about 100 gold pieces a piece, and you can do it 3 times a day, and it resets daily at dawn. Sometimes you don't get all 3 uses back, but most of the time, and it can't, create the kind that you want, like I can with my alchemy jug.
oh,
So
Okay.
it'll be whatever I set it as when I make it.
Oh, okay.
So I didn't know, maybe we could like loan those out. We could have like fill your own magic tankard for 10 gold pieces. Give it back and as the
Yeah,
deposit or
that's
something. I don't know.
fucking great idea. You have a house special.
Hmm.
I'd have to have. We probably wouldn't want to have the same 3 how many ever tankards, and really all I know how to make is my headgear hearty. So
We'll
I'll
fix
probably
it.
have to have. I'll probably have to have Drake help me on at least one of the tankards if that's okay with you.
Yeah, that's
Well,
fine.
you want to make them in 3 different kinds, right? You want to make at least 2, like a heavy imperial stout, like Gil said. You want to make 2 of, I don't know, some other thing, IPA, like Gil said.
I want mine to be malt liquor.
As soon as they start
Listen.
talking about beer again, I leave.
Can you make mine just fill up with 4 Loco?
And then, so like, Theo, and are you working the program?
What program?
The thing for alcoholics to stop drinking.
No, I just don't care about
Oh.
brews and things. I will drink whatever is put in front of me, but I don't care about the intricacies. Pick a card, Kier.
You're just gonna go right into it now. There's no flourish, no nothing. You're just like, oh, you're just gonna wave your deck around and just say, oh, just grab it, just grasp it, just play with my deck real quick.
Jesus. Someone add a quote.
Oh my god.
And so Kier is gonna like cock his head to the side a little bit, and he's gonna reach in and he's gonna grab a card, and he doesn't really care which card it is.
Right.
But he's gonna hold it level so that he doesn't see it, and he's gonna show it to you. And he's gonna say, I don't want to know what this says.
That's not how the trick works.
I know you can do magic. I have seen you do it with the others. But these...
It's not.
You said they mean something, and I don't want to know.
They don't mean anything to anybody but me. I take the card back.
Well, now you know.
Trick. It's not magic. It's just clever, and I like wiggle my fingers. I can do a little bit of magic, but the cards aren't magic. I mean, these cards are sentimental magic, whatever. But these aren't, and I show him the fancy deck, the one that I like fiddle with when I'm nervous and stuff like that.
Oh, okay. Oh, alright. Do you want to do a trick with not magic ones? I'd be down for that.
Maybe later.
Okay.
What card did Kier choose?
He picked 2.
I picked... What did you say?
You picked 2.
Oh.
Whoops.
Rip.
So I take the card back, and it's actually 2 cards, and I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah, no, it's 2 cards this time.
Alright.
Oh boy.
And they are?
Jack of Hearts.
Okay.
And the Joker.
Okay.
Hey Drake.
Yes?
Which one of my heftier hearties did you like better?
He's
The
real
new one
butthurt
or
about
the old one?
The new one or the old one? The one that I tried the other day?
The one that you tried when we first started, or the one that we tried just the other day?
I mean, I like them both, but...
Objectively, the second one was way better.
I mean, of course, if you're more of a refinist, the second one's better, but...
Alright, that's all I need to know. Makes me feel better.
The first one was shit.
Oh,
No, I'm just...
you can't
Drake,
toy with my emotions like that!
Is there anything that you want to do in your downtime, specifically?
Yeah, I'm gonna look for any sort of work. Good or bad work. I'll just say that.
Okay. You're not... roll me an investigation check for me.
I would also like to try to sell.
That
This
drink...
is twice, like 2 times in a row.
Oh, rip.
You're not super familiar with Waterdeep, so you don't really know where to look. Anybody you ask for directions or like information, like, hey, where can I get some work? They just kind of like look at you and then notice your eyes, and then they just
I'd always be hiding my eyes.
Oh yeah, that's right.
For that very reason.
Yeah, they would still kind of turn you aside. Check down the docks maybe. ships are always hiring.
I guess I'll look towards the docks.
There is some. There is some like just hard labor. They pay about 5 gold per day.
So it's just like manual labor, just
It's basically like just unloading ships that come in over the weeks.
I mean, if that's all the work I can find, I'll start doing it. But I'll like listen to the people working with me and see if they, have any contacts or
Gotcha.
things.
Let's see, it's 10-day. Do you want to do it every day? Like over the next 2 weeks?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, so that's 20.
So during the second 10-day, during the first 10-day, Kier is probably trying to help repair the tavern. But during the second 10-day, he's also starting to get a little bit of the itch for the sea. And I like the idea that Drake and Kier, kind of each carrying a huge crate, look up at each other across the thing, and they're like, "Oh, hi."
For that, over the 2 weeks, you guys probably can't work every day because I mean ships don't come in every day.
Sure.
But you do probably make about 45 gold.
Righteous.
That's not bad.
Drake, you don't hear much about jobs in Waterdeep, like illicit or anything. Mostly because these are just foreign sailors. You do hear about stories of people getting spooked coming into Waterdeep. Some sort of like sea monster is just like terrorizing the ships that are coming in. No one's been hurt, but like it's literally like the thing like it's like a cat and a mouse. Like this thing will just play with the ships. And it just scares the shit out of the sailors.
That's unkind.
So as soon as I hear about that, I'm gonna, I guess, talk to the dock person, or the person in charge of the dock.
Like the quartermaster?
Yeah.
Okay. Just this old burly human, kind of like, he looks briny, if that makes sense.
Weathered
Sort of
and
Very weathered. Hair is very stiff from all the salt. Just smells like the sea and sweat. Hi, what can I do you for?
So I hear that some of your shipments have not been coming in because of a certain creature.
Oh, they've been coming in. Just whenever it comes in, it's all fucking soaked. It's like I don't know what it is, but the people are being like the boats are being pulled down and then let go.
So,
like,
what happens if the creature decides to not let go, and you have a serious issue?
Well, I've put in a call to the city. They said they were going to investigate it, and he like puts his hands up in like air quotes. Soon.
Yes, I'm familiar with the bureaucracy. How about, for a small fee, I could maybe look into it for?
That'd be nice. I can't pay you. I'm not the person to talk to. I guess I could be. What are you thinking?
How much is it worth to you?
To not have to dry out all my supplies and have spooked sailors?
Or potentially worse.
That's true.
Haggle Master Drake.
I could probably, if you bring me back proof that you killed the thing, could probably give you 100 gold.
101.
Haggle master.
Make a
Dre.
make a persuasion check.
Wah, wah.
He's not charismatic.
He's not.
Oh my God.
Wow.
Ooh.
99
It
gold.
was only
Frank.
1 gold.
Take a fucking sip, I guess.
Did you just go lower?
He did. But he's got this like.
100.
I'll give you 100 gold.
Okay, that's fine.
He like you get the sense that he expects to never see you again. So yeah, investigating the sea monsters. Theo,
Yes,
you had a list of things.
I did. Sorry, go ahead.
There are things that we need to do, so I'm gonna say, pick 2,
Okay.
and then we will get to all of these eventually.
Sure. I am going to go seek out Delphi again.
Okay.
And I'm going to bring her my book. Wait a minute. Before I do that, I'm going to, when Brondry is at work, I am going to try and sneak into his room and steal the book that we got from the chest.
Oh, okay.
What book?
From the chest where we got my sword and my armor.
Oh, right.
So I guess I'd have to make an investigation check for that.
I don't think you need to because I think Theo took it.
Oh, did
Brondry-
I really? Huh?
Yeah,
Gave it to you.
Oh, my bad.
Brondry couldn't read it, so he's like, whatever, I don't care.
Oh, just kidding then. Okay, then I'm gonna, seek out Delphi.
Okay. Theo, you go down to the docks. You find Delphi sitting in her box.
Mm-hmm. And she probably knows I'm there, right? Even though she can't see me.
Yeah.
Okay. So
You literally just walk up and she's like, "Hi, Theo."
I say, I'm sure you know why I'm here, but I wanted to know what you
I don't.
I wanted to know what you make of this. And I show her my Book of Shadows.
Where is that document? She only gives you a name.
Mm-hmm.
All she gives the name that she gives you is Princess of the Henge, and Henge as in like Stonehenge.
Right.
Yep.
She said something about finding keys. Can you make anything of that?
That's all I got.
Okay. Thank you. I give her a gold coin.
She catches it.
Perfect. Well, I figure I press it into her hand, but yeah.
Oh yeah, that works too.
That's much
I was just-
nicer.
Just gonna throw gold at the blind girl. That's rude.
Somehow she still catches
I
it.
was gonna talk to Jacob about the thing. Meh. We can do that later. I'm going to go visit Mr. Trench at the Cat's Eye Detective.
Okay.
Whoa. And I'm going to ask him what he knows about the magpie.
In a very kind of just uninterested voice, is this an official inquirement?
I mean, I was kind of just wondering, if you
So
had any
I don't work for free.
insight. Oh, okay. Well, maybe you'll be interested to know that I think I met her. And then
roll
I
a
just
roll a persuasion check.
5.
And what did you do?
Oh, I was gonna say I leave.
Oh, no, roll a persuasion check for me.
Oh, oof.
So close. It's right there. Look at it.
13.
It's right there.
13. That case is interesting, but not interesting enough for me to give you any free information. I'm so sorry.
It's fine.
However, I do like the cut of your jib. I will gather information for you, for half price,
Okay.
which is 25 gold.
I can.
And he
What?
he will find out as much information as he possibly can.
Okay. Cool. I will go ahead and pay him for that.
Okay. It'll take him a couple days. He'll send a message when he's done.
Okay, perfect.
Nice
Cool.
jib, Theo.
Thanks.
It's a very nice jib.
I think
keep going.
that's all I wanted. Those are the main things that I think I can do.
Okay.
'Cause you said you had something for the other things that I had, so.
Well, I want to do all of the things on your list, but I want to
Mhm.
make sure that we get
Yep.
things
Yep.
sort of
you're good.
accomplished.
Who's
Time skip.
next?
Blah, 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 blah.
So,
Weeks later.
3 weeks later, you guys are set to open in about 2 or 3 days. The Waystone
still
Inn,
have
or sorry,
those.
the Forge Flagon is almost complete. It's just like finishing touches, sanding, blah 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 blah.
Mhm.
You, however, need to hire some help. And you have applications.
Did anyone in the party give Brundry money to make more chests of preserving, ever-bright lanterns, a spice pouch, or any of the tankard of plenties?
How much does each of the deck lamps cost?
100 gold.
Oh Jesus.
We have
Nope.
1250 in party funds.
Do we really need any of those things before we open?
Not necessarily.
Well, I
Not
mean,
No, before.
do we have anything to store ale, or are we just serving out of my alchemy jug until we get things rolling?
We have barrels.
We've got 2 barrels and they're full. But
Right.
they are full.
And part of the repairs is like you guys are able to have about a 10 days worth of food and drink in the Forge and Flagon. But once you guys start making profits and stuff, the food cost will come out of your 10-day profits.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Got it.
Yeah, we're all stocked up.
All right. Okay. Good. But
And-
so I guess the lanterns would just be a cosmetic thing eventually, and would reduce the risk of fires. The
Reduce
chest of
overall
preserving
net.
would just cut our costs later. So I guess we don't. There's nothing that we need right this second.
Well, we need to hire a staff.
Oh,
Yeah.
nothing that I can make that we need.
Somebody
right
read
this
these applications to me.
Unless you want to let Heinrich start serving.
You know?
No, I don't.
That's a terrible idea.
Wait just a second. And then Brundry goes over and puts a little bow tie on Heinrich. What do you think?
No,
Oh, well, look at him. He's so cute.
He is
he's cute,
cute,
but no.
but I
From
don't
the-
trust him. Remember the hole he burst through the wall?
See, when the distance starts to get pretty elongated, he just takes the most direct route. So,
He
you
does.
know...
Hey, Heinrich, could you tell me what the special is today? Yeah, didn't think so.
you guys have 3 applications. The
Oh,
names
yikes.
the names are Kara Brightfen, Kara Bright, and then Fen, as in like Fen.
Mm-hmm. Like a lowland water.
Yeah, like a marshy area. Says she's from blah blah Baldur's Gate. Says she has done some mercenary work before. She's also worked in a couple taverns. She puts dive bars. And she's also served as a bouncer.
Ooh, I like her already.
Does anybody read Draconic?
Nope.
Oh, so
I might. No, never mind.
no. So one of the let me see real quick.
I can cast comprehend languages, though. I'm pretty sure.
I think you can.
Writing.
Oh, never mind. They speak common. Okay, so
Okay.
one of them is signed Snarf.
Snarf, snarf.
Snarf. It says he can cook. He also knows how to. He's pretty good at setting, creating traps, kind of security for a place. And he really just in big solid letters loves candles.
God.
Real Renaissance
damn it.
man, Snarf.
Oh my god, is he a kobold?
Yes.
Maybe.
Yes.
Oh god! You
So
now
the
take candle!
The last one is a girl named Ellie Timberwick. She has no experience, but she says she's very willing to learn.
I'm powerfully reminded of the first sequence right there at the beginning of the Yukon Trail, where you have to pick a partner.
Yeah.
It's whenever you guys look over Ellie's application, you can see these little footprints along the paper. It's like something scurried across the paper.
Oh
boy.
Yeah.
She's a literal manic pixie dream girl.
Well, I'm a little bit worried that that one might be homeless also. Is it like a creature that scurried across the paper, or?
Yeah, it looks like some sort of
rodent?
Yeah, rodent maybe.
Oh.
Yeah,
rodent. Perfect for the restaurant.
My heart goes out to this person.
Going through these
Well, she's out.
have given me sort of an idea. I think
you also you guys you had listed times for them to come in to interview, so you can interview them in any order that you want to.
Oh.
I think we should interview them in the order that you presented to us. I like that.
Okay.
Are we all of us are gonna sit in and interview?
Theo
That's
is
wonderfully
not.
intimidating.
I think
Yeah, I don't think I am either.
I'd like to
I've
do
got
that.
nothing to add.
I will if I can fuck with them.
I'd love to see that, actually. I do have an idea. You guys keep going over applications. I will be right back. And Bronry leaves and goes over to the Bookworm's Hoard.
Okay.
Is it closed? Is it open? What time of day is it?
It's open.
Right,
It's
I'll go.
middle of the morning.
All right, so it's just gonna be me and Drake doing the interview.
I mean, I'll be there, but I won't be actively. I imagine we're just doing it in the middle of the tap room.
Yeah.
I will not be an active part of it, but I will be present in the background, being a general nuisance.
This will be one of those times when I head down to the docks that we've already.
Oi, Milo!
We'll get there, BP. Or I guess, did you want to be there for the interviews?
I did.
Okay. Brodry, Welcome.
Milo, how are you?
Good. Hold on. And you can see that there's this small human girl at the counter, and there's just a bunch of books like laid out on the counter, and she's scribbling down stuff. I was just helping Emily with her homework. What can I do for you?
Mate, you think I could talk to you privately just for 1 second?
Yeah, we can step out onto onto the steps.
Right. All right. So I'll follow him out to the steps.
Well, what did you need?
She's going to school, right? She's how busy would you say she is?
Emily?
Right.
She just like any other teenager, not terribly busy. She's really shy, so she doesn't really make a lot of friends.
We're actually looking for help down at the Forge Flagon, where the Waystone Tavern used to be.
Yeah.
We're needing.
Love the name, by the way.
Well, thank you.
Love the alliteration.
Oh, I miss a lot for alliteration.
Anyway, you were looking to let me talk. Let me go get her. Hold on. And then he like goes back inside, and then comes back outside with Emily.
Oh, right.
Emily, Mr. Hefkir would like to ask you a question. And she's like, locks up.
Oh.
Emily, Wormborough, was it?
Yes.
I've heard a lot of great things about you.
And she kind of like blushes.
We're opening a tavern down the way here, and we're looking for some help. We need some servers, we need some cooks, we need all sorts of help. And I've heard so many wonderful things about you from Milo here that I was wondering if maybe you'd be interested in coming to help us out over there. We'd pay ya, obviously. He gives a wink to Milo.
Do I have to talk to people?
Not if you don't want to. You could bust tables, just do the cleaning if you wanted. But you could also be a server. Servers would make a little bit more coin. But you would have to talk to people.
And she like shakes her head no.
No? Well,
Emily is she's a pretty good cook.
We could use a cook. And you wouldn't have to talk to anybody but the owners. And we're a nice folk.
Yeah, Emily, drop out of college and come cook for us.
What the Gilgamesh, what the hell?
And she kind of like looks up at Milo. I don't know, Dad. It sounds like a lot. We don't have to make a decision now. We can think about it.
Yeah, it's no rush. Think about it. And if you make a decision, just come visit me down at the Forge Flagon. I'll be there. And we'll. Even if you don't, there's no hard feelings. I understand. I used to not like talking to people either. And then one day, some people got me out of my shell a little bit.
And she kind of like sheepishly like smiles and like nods a little bit.
Right. Will you think it over? We'll be down to the tavern. Milo, thank you. I appreciate it.
Remind me when you guys open. We'll come down for the grand opening.
Absolutely. We'll put flyers everywhere. Speaking of which, do you do flyers?
Yes, but it depends on how long I have to make them. You open in like 3 days.
3 days?
Yes.
No, I'm telling him.
Oh, 3 days.
Questionarily,
Yeah.
3 days. Yeah.
That's
Just
not a
enough,
lot of time.
Just enough
Uh,
flyers to put on all of the business doors here in Trollskull Alley.
Oh my god.
I can definitely do that. If you give me a couple days longer, I can make a couple hundred if you want.
Oh, that would not be necessary. It's kind of a soft opening, if you know what I'm saying.
Yes. I'm sure Emily would like to help me with that, and he like nudges her a little bit, like in on the shoulder.
How
She
old
giggles a
is
little bit.
Emily?
You 11 or 12 maybe.
Oh, okay. Oh, she's really young.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Burndy, we're gonna be late to the interviews. We gotta
Wait, Gilgamex's actually there.
tugging on his ear.
Can you reach his ear? Are you standing on his shoulder?
He's not very tall.
Rowdy, we're gonna be late.
He's like 4'5". 4'5".
Yeah, I'm 4'1".
I'm
So you
3
guys-
feet tall, so.
So you guys want to interview Kara first? Sorry,
Yeah,
Kara
I'll-
first.
And
I'll go back.
on the way back, I want to say, Brindry, listen, that girl seems sweet and all, but nepotism is the easiest way to go out of business. We got to make sure we hire people that are strong individuals. They're going to do good work and not question my authority.
Gilgamesh.
Yeah.
I've got a good feeling about this one.
As you guys are walking back up to the Forge and Flagon, there's a girl walking up to the door as you guys are getting up there. She's dressed in simple clothes. Imagine standard like bar maiden clothing, but without like a little less feminine, if that makes sense.
Sure.
She's probably 6'5", 6'6".
Oh,
Whoa.
that's big.
She's more like lean, if that makes sense. She's not like bulky.
Like
but she has very yeah, kind of. She has very light green skin, almost like a mint color. Her hair is kind of pulled back into this kind of like dread bun, if that, you know what I mean. And she has these very long elf-like ears.
So she's like outside the door while we're walking up.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, hi! You here for the interviews?
Yeah, I'm Kara, and you
It's
can
nice
tell
to meet ya.
you look at her face, and it's very elven, but she has very prominent tusks at the bottom, like on her bottom lip, like poking out.
Ah.
Yeah, I walk up. I want to shake her hand. I'm Gilgamesh. Pleasure to meet you, Kara.
You too, Gilgamesh. Gil, she grabs your hand and like really crushes it.
All right, well, let's go. Let's go inside.
Yeah, of course.
Let's take a seat. You want anything to drink?
No, I don't drink, thanks.
Oh, we got water. Tea.
Mayonnaise?
I'm fine. I don't really like mayonnaise.
That's
Sure,
good.
yeah.
So,
I'll, Pour myself a glass of water.
so
Okay.
when you guys walk back in, I imagine Theo's just like hanging out, playing with his fancy deck of cards. I don't know if you guys have ever seen those dudes that like do the crazy like cardistry card shuffles and stuff, but that's what he's like doing. This super tall like green lady walks in and Theo's just like, checks her out a little bit. He's into it.
Theo has a type.
Theo has a type,
Yeah.
and
And
it's
half orc.
It's tall. It's tall
It's
green. hot
everyone.
people.
Is
it's people who could potentially bench press him. Honestly,
That's fair. That's fair.
multiracial, including orc.
Must be at least half orc. And you guys can tell, looking at Kara, she is probably half orc, maybe half elf as well. Like her ears are almost comically long.
Aw. Cute.
She is
So
super.
I will go ahead and take my alchemy jug that I have not used today for cases just like this. And I will pour us some thing. That's a thing.
Called.
And that thing is something here. I will pour out wine this time.
Oh, it's cat butt time.
Cat butt time.
Oh my
Iris,
god,
if you
Iris,
knock
are you
over
kidding
my
me?
webcam, I swan to John.
Give me a minute.
Is that a drinking rule
Child.
yet?
My
Not
beautiful,
yet, but it should
my
be.
beautiful child. My beautiful child.
I'll redeem for that.
Stop it.
That's rip webcam. Yeah.
My sweet and lovely kitty. I know. I know.
Wait a
You wanna
minute.
get in the window?
There's been a new beard coin
Window.
redemption since I've been here.
Thank you.
The last.
There is.
Well, I'm gonna save for that. Jesus.
Oh,
Everyone is saving for that.
what?
The new beard corn redemption option.
Oh, yes.
And then after that one is redeemed, I'm going to be adding another. Well, wait, no, that one's not going to be channel points. But if you cheer a certain amount of bits or donate a certain amount, I will twerk on stream.
Okay,
Oh.
I'm back. Sorry about that.
Kara sits down.
Oh, God.
She looks very big for the chair.
Oh.
What's her body language? Does she seem at ease? Does she seem, intimidated?
Roll an insight check for me.
They're on the ground. Yeah. No. Wow.
17.
She seems to be a little out of place, but she carries herself very, very confidently. You know what
Awesome. So, Kara, have you been in Waterdeep long?
I mean? No, I just moved here recently.
What brought you to town?
Work. Baldur's Gate's kind of a shithole, and I didn't want to be there.
Fair.
And also, all of the shit that's going down with Eltruel, I just wanted to get away from those two cities. Like, kind of
All right.
kind
Hadn't
of a
heard
bad
much
deal.
about that. What's going on down there?
A bunch of political unrest. People are getting fed up with the city government. Rich people shit.
Yeah. That sounds pretty intense. Makes sense why you'd want to get out of town. So are you from Baldur's Gate then, or?
Yeah.
Yeah. So what makes you want to work at the Forge and Flagon?
Well, you guys were the first place I saw that was hiring. Well, I looked at other bars and they seemed like, kind of the places I'm looking to get away from. And this place seemed pretty nice.
Ooh,
Theo
you-
laughs.
Yeah.
We've come
No,
a long way.
You guys, the tavern has made leaps and bounds in what it looks like now compared to what it was 2 weeks ago.
Were we able to get rid of our ghost problem before this?
No.
No.
No, that's gonna be on stream.
I don't think we're gonna.
Don't.
Stuff.
Don't worry, I have something very special planned for the ghost.
Don't mind the ghosts.
So what do you know about us?
Kara looks over the what?
Rendry, I told you not to mention the ghosts
Oh, sorry.
in the interview. So what do you know about the Forge and Flagon, Kara?
Nothing really. I went around and talked to some of your neighbors. They all seem real nice. They said good things about you. A little
Aw.
crazy, so apparently, but
Yeah, I
That's-
mean, we do get
I can
into
handle
our,
I can handle myself.
You're not uncomfortable working in a fast-paced environment where there's a potential for some things to happen that might be unaccounted for.
No. I've worked in some dive bars before. Fight could break out at any point.
Yeah, you mentioned that on your resume, and I point, but I'm holding snarfs.
Oh.
I don't think that's mine.
Oh, of course.
Yeah.
And I put it down, and I look for the other one, and I pick up Ellie's and hers, and I'm like,
No, the other one.
oh, this one. Yes, of course.
Yeah.
Dive bars.
Yep.
So can you tell me about your experience working there? At those?
Yeah, most of the time I was just the muscle. I was big enough to throw the drunks out. Might have roll a persuasion check for me.
Skill battle interviews.
My persuasion is not good. Oh, 18.
Well, that's bad. That's not bad. I'm gonna be honest. I kind of got fired from my last job. This dude was making fun of me because of, and then she kind of like self-consciously touches her ears. I punched him several times, and then I broke his nose, and then I broke his face.
Well,
I like her.
I like her too.
you say that out loud?
Yes.
Yeah.
Thanks. I don't know your name.
I am Theodore Nathaniel Summerfield, but you can just call me Theo.
Okay. And the dwarf?
The dwarf's name is Brundry Hefkir.
I'll try to remember.
So you punched a guy because he made fun of your ears?
The guy was a fucking asshole.
I believe you, but I mean, in this industry, sometimes you get in a situation where a customer's being a dick, and you just gotta
The customer's
yeah.
always
know what to do.
wrong. You punch him.
Theo.
We'll take a page out of Darden's books, and if he doesn't like someone in his bar, he throws him into a well that's 300 feet deep, or they'll perish of their certain death, and then the guards
And
don't do
that's
fucking
what's
anything
gonna
about
set
it.
us apart is hospitality.
Well,
No.
do you really want to? I don't really think it's hospitable to keep patrons in there that mock your employees,
And Brundry's
especially for
like,
something they can't control.
No,
as
I
she's,
definitely
as she's
agree with
talking,
that, but
Brundry's pointing at her and just like tapping his nose, like, mm-hmm.
you guys can't be serious. You
I
guys
will
can't be
not-
seriously.
I will not stand for someone to come in here and make fun of my employees, to be racist.
Right.
Not even a little bit.
And so you think the right thing to do is to punch them?
So it could be handled more tactfully than she might have. Maybe not beat them to a pulp. Maybe beat them to, a heap.
Maybe.
And then
maybe
throw them out.
not beat them and just ask them to leave.
I can try. I can definitely do that. As long as he just doesn't call me like half breed or, like
Mhm.
greeny, things like that.
No, we
I'm trying to
won't.
think. I'm trying to think of like orcish slurs.
We won't tolerate racism. I guarantee you of that. But so, muscle, is that the position that you're kind of looking for with us, or were you looking for more of a server position?
I would like to be a server. I'm a really good people person if I just don't, if you don't make me angry. But I can double dip. I can serve and throw out any drunks that we have.
Yeah. I feel like we all kind of are the muscle. But it never hurts to have extra muscle. Or people that can handle themselves.
Combination server and bartender, I like it. Server and bouncer, I'm sorry, I've been drinking a little bit today.
That's okay.
Confirmed. Brundry's been drinking. Take a drink.
Can we get a confirmation on the drinking with the drink? Thank you.
Cheers.
Do you guys have any other questions for Kara?
Well, just to say, I guess when I asked to follow up on asking about if she knew anything about us, we are new to town as well. We're a startup. Not many of us have much experience in the restaurant business, and so this is kind of a new foray for all of us. So you'd be joining a close-knit team. Things could get kind of hairy. It's going to be a fun adventure. We're going to try to set out to, bring the best customer experience we possibly can.
I'm excited to be a part of it. If you guys will have me.
Well,
Oh, we'll have
I mean, we
ya.
can certainly talk about it.
Oh, right, talk about it.
Yeah, Kara, it has been a pleasure sitting down with you. We'll be in touch shortly.
Where should we
have
contact you?
have a great rest
Because
of
we
your day.
don't have phones here.
Well, I'll come back in a day or two.
Right?
Is that okay?
Yeah,
I
that's
think that's
amenable to
okay.
us.
It's fine.
Okay,
Yeah, all
cool.
right.
Awesome. And then she, shakes everyone's hands and leaves.
I wink at her.
Roll a persuasion check.
Do I notice the wink?
What's your passive perception?
My passive perception is not that great, but I'm gonna see anyway.
I should not have rolled with real dice.
Is Theo trying to fuck?
Theo.
When is Theo not trying to fuck?
I'm just flirting, and
Sneer.
I rolled a 7 plus 5. I can't do math. 12.
My
12.
passive perception is 10.
It's pretty obvious. You notice. Kara kind of like looks you up and down, and then just kind of like winks back.
Brunder
I want to roll a
like-
perception to see if I notice.
Brunder
Is
like-
your passive percent? Oh, okay.
I guess I could take
Yes.
the passive too, but
No, it's fine. You got it. You
yeah.
notice.
Brunder nudges Theo on the side like,
uh,
Just quit flirting with our employees.
She's cute.
No dating in the workplace. That's rule number 1.
I can...
Audible sigh.
I come from upstairs. Did we have an interview? When is that taking place?
Oh shit!
We just had the
It's-
first one.
As he says
What?
that, you guys hear the door open. And it's like you don't see anybody, but you see a blur of motion come from outside and then quickly shut the door. And then
Wow.
something scurries across the floor up into the chair that Kara was sitting. You guys see
I attack.
And like
Oh my god!
it comes to a stop immediately and does the kind of cartoon oscillate back and forth thing that
yes. You guys see I had a hold on. Okay. It's a kobold. Scarlet red with patches of like black scales across his body. And he like puts his hands on the table and is like, "Hi, my name is Snarf."
sounds like it.
Alright.
Snarf? Is he a wait? Is this like a dog creature or a?
It's a kobold.
Oh, a kobold. Okay.
Oh.
Hi. I'm here
Hi.
for the job.
Okay.
Which job are you applying for?
Any job. I'm new in town. I just got here. Grew up in the
What are
sewers.
you- In the sewer. What are you good at?
I can cook. I can cook real good.
What does he smell like?
uh,
Does he smell like the sewers?
like kind of like wet dog, but like also lizard.
Well, are you okay
Like
with
wet lizard?
Wet lizard, sure.
wet
Yeah.
lizard? Are you comfortable with getting cleaned up a little bit?
Yeah.
Have you worked in a professional kitchen before?
Hold on. What does professional mean?
Have you worked in a kitchen before?
Yes.
Do you know what kitchen means?
No.
There we go.
I can cook really good though.
What do you
Oh.
cook?
Yeah.
Whatever you want.
Okay. Cook me a shark sandwich.
And he like into the kitchen.
Okay.
You hear
all right.
like pots and pans banging around. You hear things falling. 30 minutes later, he comes out with something.
30 minutes.
I'm intrigued.
Try it. It's good. It's good. It's good.
I try it. Is it a
Gil-
shark sandwich?
Gil, roll a new character.
Gil, you have no idea what is in this sandwich, but it is the best sandwich you have ever had.
God. This. Wow. Okay. Okay.
Are you okay?
Well, normally I just eat empty carbs because nothing means anything to me, but this sandwich is so good. Not only is it the best thing I've ever eaten, I think it might have actually affirmed my faith in God. I'm gonna need to be alone for a second.
God.
I need to be alone with the sandwich. I take the sandwich upstairs. He's hired. No questions.
Oh,
Cook for me every day.
A couple minutes later, you guys hear an explosion and 14 goblins come out.
Oh.
14 goblins! How does Gil produce 14 goblins on his own?
R.I.P. Gilgamesh. We hardly knew ye.
Sorry. Back to the interview.
Oh, shit.
I also can set traps.
Don't know that will be necessary.
They're real good. I can make your doors explode.
We definitely don't need our doors.
I want to see it.
Okay. Do you really want him to make your door explode?
Not right now, but I want to see how you do it later.
Okay. Yeah.
So, come back in a day or two. We'll talk it over. We'll make a decision. And we'll let you know.
Okay. And he just kind of like sits there.
Please leave.
Oh, okay. Bye. He's
Meow.
just out the door.
Oh my god.
Okay, guys, what the fuck just happened?
I don't know.
He's got spirit.
I was trying to think of a way to fuck with him, but
I think he kind
I
of did
feel
it himself.
I got
yeah. It's, wow. Right.
I come back downstairs and I'm just in a smoking jacket, and I pour myself a glass of grapefruit juice, and I light a cigarette.
Oh, good. We thought you died.
That
I
was
am a little sweaty.
That was honestly the best sandwich you've ever had. You have no idea what was in it, though.
Not shark.
Definitely not shark.
The sandwich is better than crack.
I guess we've... Do we know what race he was?
He was a kobold.
Yeah, he was a kobold.
In character, do we
Yeah.
know what
Yeah,
race
no,
was?
he
Yeah.
definitely looked like a kobold.
Okay.
I've
I
known
didn't
some
know if,
kobolds.
like, we knew what a kobold was.
Yeah.
You're a dwarf.
So we've got one.
You don't know me. You're on my life.
Could be anything. We got one more left.
Who has the highest passive perception, by the way?
Kier.
Not me. It's 10.
Well, yeah, but Kier's not.
Well, yeah,
here.
Kier's not there, though.
I got a 14.
What's yours, Drake? Drake?
I
What's
said
yours?
12.
Oh,
12.
sorry, I didn't hear you.
Okay, so it's probably Gilgamesh. Okay. So you guys wait about an hour, and then the final employee shows up.
Applicant, they're not hired yet.
Sorry, applicant. She walks into the bar. She's dressed in a very simple country dress, I guess. She is a gnome.
Yes.
Kind of very frizzy blonde hair. Very confidently like struts up to the table, sits down. Well, climbs into the chair and then sits down.
Well, hello.
Hello,
Oh,
I'm Ellie.
nice to meet you, Ellie. Tell us a bit about yourself.
Well, I am a girl, and I like to sing, and I like to pick flowers. I'm a really hard worker, and I like snacks.
I also like snacks. Ooh, I like her. Theo, you got an instrument on you.
Just 2 piece.
How old are you, Ellie?
17? And she like counts on her
Okay,
hands.
Okay.
She
Yeah,
says
yeah.
questioningly.
That tracks.
I lose track sometimes.
Yeah.
That's
I
fair.
know how that goes.
That's fair.
And she kind of like sits up very straight in her chair, and then she kind of like pulls her like collar up, and then kind of talks into her shirt a little bit, and then just like puts it down.
Oh, do you hear voices as well?
What?
What?
What? She's wired.
What was that about, Ellie?
Gilgamesh, you kind of see something like move in her, like underneath her clothing. Nothing.
Do you have like a sugar glider in there or something?
And like you see it kind of like crawl up to her collar, and then like a little ferret pops out of her dress. Get
Hey
back!
there, buddy.
And she like gets back, like puts it back into her clothes.
Come on now.
That is that's Noodle. He's my best friend. He's a ferret. He goes everywhere I go.
Is he a magic ferret?
And she kind of like does that Cat Galaxy meme, reaction. I don't think so.
Could you explain Cat Galaxy meme for us real quick?
Like there's just a cat, and this girl puts a flower on the cat's head, and then the cat goes like, and then like Galaxy Brain,
Yeah, I know
okay.
which one.
Yeah. She just like, I've never thought about if Noodle was magic before.
We should maybe find out.
I'll ask him. Noodle, are you magic? And then like he just makes this like sound.
That was an
No,
excellent ferret sound. Oh my god.
Yeah.
No, he says he's not magic.
Can you how do you understand Noodle?
Oh, well, my entire family can talk to animals.
Oh,
Mm.
where are you from?
A small town outside of Waterdeep.
What's your last name?
Timberwick.
Okay.
Do any of us recognize that name?
You can make a history check.
Oh. I'm gonna make a history check.
Okay.
History plus 5. Oh, perfect.
Gil. You've never heard that name before at all?
Even with a nat 20, all right.
Yeah,
Or-
never.
Sorry, not a nat 20, 18.
But at 23, yeah. Gil, during this interview, you hear somebody shuffling upstairs.
Well, I guess I'm gonna go check that out.
Okay.
I'm gonna just excuse myself.
It sounds like somebody's like walking around.
We continue to try and make awkward conversation with Ellie, I guess.
I know I don't have much experience, but I'm a really fast learner, and I can really be enthusiastic. And she
We
like
can
does
see
this
that.
little superhero pose.
So what is it you're wanting to do for us?
And she kind of like shrugs her shoulders. And for
You
flavor,
could-
Noodle also shrugs his shoulders.
You said you could sing?
Oh, right. I'd asked Theo.
Yeah.
Do you have
I
an
can.
instrument?
Why does she need to demonstrate her singing?
Because maybe we'll have a performance.
I'm the performer.
You can't perform with someone else?
No.
That's okay. I can cook. I can do the thing where you take food from the kitchen to the people who want to eat it. I can.
Oh, food delivery thing. Yes.
Food run.
Yes, I can. Yeah, I can deliver food.
DoorDash, right?
I can. Ooh, yeah, we could DoorDash. Yeah.
What's a DoorDash?
So you
Yeah,
get
when you
dash
knock
to
on the
people's
door and they're
doors.
We get Elio's segue.
She only has 25 feet of movement, so she might want to use the Segway.
Drake, do you have any questions for her?
Yes. What is your middle name?
I don't have. And she kind of does the like deep stare into space look again. I don't think my mom and dad ever gave me one.
That's why you give yourself one.
I can give myself a name?
I did.
Is
Knife.
Theo not your real... That's a topic for another conversation.
Knife. Ellie
Knife.
Ellie Knife Timberwick.
I like
So-
it.
Why
I'll
did
write that
you decide knife?
Hmm?
Why did you decide knife?
It was the first thing that popped into my head.
Is there a
Ooh.
knife in visual range? I'm not there. Never mind.
No, there is not a knife in visual range.
Should we maybe do a little bit of word association?
Sure.
When I say... Okay, I'm going to say a couple words, and you tell
Okay.
me the first word that pops into your head.
Okay, this sounds fun.
Dark.
Light.
Mother.
Are you just doing the?
Stop!
Father?
Anti-disestablishmentarianism.
Dictionary.
Not bad, not bad. Magic.
Wizard.
Let's see. Food.
Squirrel.
Murder.
Fun.
Oh, there it is. That's what I was digging for.
You're high.
Crime.
Of
Spree!
Crime spree. No, of passion?
I like the
Oh.
idea that Gil chimes in.
No, Gil left because our only competent actual person who knows what they're doing just fucking left us here to flounder with this really enthusiastic 17-year-old.
I snuck away.
Hey, I owned my own business at one point. Granted, we never hired anybody, and it was just me and my husband. But you know, I've got a mind for this thing.
Sure.
We're gonna have to shut
I
this,
don't.
'cause I can't.
I don't.
We're gonna shift or scene change. Gilgamesh, you walk up into the common room, and the kids are in the common room.
Hey, did they just climb through the fucking window?
Yes.
Well, there's
Oh my God.
there's a door in the back
right, okay.
outside.
And
too.
there's-
Oh shit! They notice you and they're like, oh shit! Hi Gil.
Hey,
Bass is like, he does the cat like hair standing on end thing.
what's going on?
Well, we left some stuff here and we were coming back to get it. We didn't know you guys were fixing
no,
up
we-
the place.
Just talking to some people downstairs. I just heard
Oh.
something up here. I want to make sure
Yeah.
everything's okay.
That was us. Sorry.
Oh no, that's okay. Anybody else in here with you?
Nope.
Okay. Are they standing like where I would have heard the noise?
Yeah, it was the common room is, I'm pretty sure, right above the tap room, and it was just it was there.
Do I think there might be anything suspicious? I guess I'll roll an insight just
Yeah,
to
roll
make sure
insight.
everything's okay.
Yeah.
6.
Oof.
The kids seem to be. They don't seem to be hiding anything.
Well, that actually should be a 7. But
That's-
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, okay. I guess I'll just go back downstairs.
Will, can we go out the front door?
Sure.
Okay. The kids, walk down with you.
Oh,
Ready?
Oh, hi.
hi, hi, and then Natalie waves at you.
Oh, did we ever talk to them about helping us out here?
Yeah.
I don't remember.
We did.
Actually, you didn't. You actually didn't.
Oh, how would you
I
like a
didn't
job?
realize they were kids.
Yes, we're all parents. You too, Drake. You're a father now.
Is my kid the one without the eyes?
Let's go ahead and
What?
say yes and just breeze past that one for right now. We don't.
Drake, do you know the kids?
I don't think I ever.
I think we've had the
Introduce myself or
opportunity.
talk-
Yeah.
Gotcha. Natalie is the girl. She is deaf. There is a male tabaxi. Looks like a smoky gray color. His name is Bastard Ranoff. And then there's Oliver. He looks kind of slightly overweight, kind of dressed like what a 12-year-old thinks a wizard dresses like.
Okay.
So it's like the wizard outfit from Adventure Time when they go to the wizarding school.
Yes.
Perfect.
Oh, Bass is also wearing an eye patch.
With a
But then
spider on it.
Yeah, with a spider on it. But then he moves the eye patch to the other side of his head, or to the other eye, and then he just, leaves it there.
It's a regular eye underneath.
Yeah, no, he's not blind. He doesn't need the eye patch. He just wears it because it looks cool.
It does look cool. You can't deny.
Thanks, Gil. And they leave.
Oh,
Wait, why'd they have to go out the front door?
They didn't want to climb out the window.
Oh.
there's an entrance in the. It's fine.
They don't.
guess
They
we'll
don't know
talk
that
to
new
him.
entrance is there.
I guess we'll talk to him later about helping us out here.
So anyway, back to Ellie.
Yeah.
Gil, who seems
Yeah.
to be the only one who knows what he's doing. What do you think about this one?
You just asked me while she's sitting right there.
Yep.
Theo doesn't know how to give interviews.
Yeah. I don't know. I just met you, Ellie. You're not from Waterdeep. I missed all of that about killing people, so I have no frame of reference for any of that.
Tell you what, Ellie, we'll mull it over. We'll talk amongst our group here. Come back in a day or two. We'll let you know what we've decided.
She does. She gives you like a little salute, like "Aye, aye, Captain," and then she just walks out.
You hear that,
Hey.
guys? I'm the captain.
Hey. Well, I like the kobold,
where-
but the other two, we can't hire them.
We can't hire them.
No, we can't hire them. They'd be liabilities.
Liabilities?
Yeah,
We're all liabilities.
we need servers. And one of them would, just go around punching people, and the other one wouldn't be able to talk to them about the menu. She'd just be blurting out whatever random thing popped into her head, and that's coming from me. So
I think at very least the half orc lady that came in here might be a little rough around the edges, but as long as our clientele is respectful, we'll be all right.
well, what'd you get out of Ellie while I was upstairs?
Well, we played a little bit of word association. When I asked her what she thought of when I said murder, she said fun.
She's not all there.
Yep.
Huh.
She has a pet ferret that it looks like lives in her shirt,
Yeah, that's a health code violation for sure.
right? And she talks to it. And
Well, that's not that
fine.
weird.
Yeah, right. I've known people that can
Yeah.
talk to animals.
Sure.
Did the ferret smell bad?
You
All
couldn't.
ferrets smell
Yeah,
bad.
all yeah.
Well, some people get their stink gland.
I think that's a relatively new development, though.
Yeah.
Wait,
Oh,
they
you
have
guys are far-
stink glands?
Yeah, it's gross.
It's like a skunk. I didn't know that.
Oh.
You couldn't smell Noodle from where you were standing, where you were sitting.
Okay, good.
Oh, and don't don't forget that she dubbed herself Ellie Knife Timberwick.
Right.
Yeah.
Knife.
Knife.
Right. While she was here, she gave herself a middle name, which was Knife, because she said it was the first word that popped into her head, which made me think, oh, we should do some word association. Let's uncover some trauma here.
Oh, I like that. That's good. So she likes killing people with knives? My kind of girl. You know, actually.
Okay,
if we can get her trained up.
We can't have the half-orc that beats people up, but we can have a crazy halfling that talks to animals that likes to kill people. Gilgamesh, your priorities are a little unclear right now.
She's a gnome.
To be fair, she's a gnome.
Yeah, gnome.
What does that have to do with anything?
Look, everybody else has a boyfriend or a girlfriend. I just thought, we just have somebody else my size. Okay? Pair me up with someone for once.
I don't.
Nobody
Neither
here.
does
Drink will go out for drinks later, but
We
right
could go
now we're talking
stabbing
about
people.
gnomes.
It'd be really romantic.
She's 17. She's a child.
I mean, so is Gilgamesh, right?
How old is Gilgamesh? Yeah.
How old am I? I forgot.
Is only like 3 years old. Kier, not Gilgamesh.
Yeah.
I'm only speaking for me.
No, I'm kidding. We can't hire her.
Nobody has.
That would be ridiculous.
I say we hire them all, because we're not always going to be here to run this place, and we only had 3 applicants.
Yeah, how did we only have 3 applicants? Besides, running a
Because the
restaurant
DM
is kind of a war of attrition.
The DM didn't want to make any more applicants.
Understandable.
After-
and you guys will get the kids. They'll help out.
So Gilgamesh, modest proposal. After talking to the only applicants we got, perhaps you should take another look at Emily Wormborough from the Dragon's Horde.
I thought she said she didn't want to do it.
She didn't, but she could be convinced, I'm sure.
Don't push her to do something she doesn't want to do.
I know.
Isn't she like 11?
Or
Yes.
12.
Not that I'm against using child labor, it's just...
I'm a
Right,
little
and I guess
against
we
her.
are... We're running a tavern, and I'm afraid of what some drunkards might do with some kids running around serving.
Mm-hmm.
That's fair.
That's right. I wasn't thinking about that. So in that...
You-
in that
And you
case-
You guys don't have to decide this session. We can wait till you guys can mull it over over the week.
That's probably, yeah,
'Kay.
what we will
That's
do.
fair. I'm willing to compromise on hiring Kara, but we gotta hire Snarf. Snarf is awesome.
As long as you're going to handle Snarf, then that's fine.
I will take full responsibility for Snarf as long as he keeps making me sandwiches.
He will.
Okay.
Maybe
how many-
a muzzle?
How many sandwiches does he have to make for you to kind of overlook him blowing up all the doors?
Fuck doors.
Okay.
I don't like doors.
To be fair, he would just booby trap them.
I don't want him to
It's
blow
like a
up
fun
all of our
game. See,
doors.
Because it keeps us on edge. We're dungeoneers, right? We need to be on the lookout for traps, and so him trapping the doors around the house will keep us looking for him.
Whoa,
Plus,
who,
Jim Morrison is overrated.
Who said we were Dungeoneers? I am a performer.
I'm a blacksmith.
Well, I'm a
I feel
dungeoneer.
fair.
Oh, well, I guess...
I'll take care of the traps. Don't worry about it. You won't even know they're there.
You're talking about the half-orc lady being a liability. You're talking about a kobold blowing up all of our doors. You know how
You're
much...
talking about hiring all of the liabilities, because fuck it, who cares? We're gonna blow this place up sooner or later and have to move town and change our names again.
Wait,
Again?
What?
I'm hoping not. I'm tired of moving towns. I have shit to do here.
Wait. Speaking of changing names, you said that Theo was not your real name?
Yeah?
What's your real name?
None of your business?
Okay, I'm
It's
sorry.
a funny
Is that
name.
exotic?
Is that like Bastard Runoff?
It means it doesn't matter. Theo is my name now.
Alright. Sorry?
I knew a guy once who came from a place where it was custom to name your kid after the first thing that you saw looking out upon the fields after you gave birth. That friend's name was Two Dogs Fucking.
Oh!
Lovely.
So
Oh.
unfortunate.
That's real unfortunate. Don't like that. So we basically got a bunch of applicants that we're not sure about hiring at all. How are we going to run a business? That's what I thought.
I mean, we didn't do much advertising for it, did we?
Yeah, not really. It's all been pretty much word of mouth, I'm pretty sure.
We've only been fixing up the place for 2 weeks.
We had been talking about it for quite a while before then, too, though.
Yeah.
I don't
maybe
think we
could talent scout.
Perhaps? I mean, we open up in a couple days. I don't think we have,
Oh yes, I
time
forgot.
it or a side. I don't know if we've got a choice.
Well, we need to put something out there or something.
Let's hire
We need to hire
them
some good people.
for now and put something out there, and then we can just replace them later.
I
Perfect.
agree.
Sure, Laxel does that all the time.
I have seen a lot of people come in and out of the circus. But, I mean, that might be just because it's the circus, it kind of comes with the territory.
It's
I
the
don't
only
know.
business I've ever been familiar with.
Right. Well, we can see how they do. It's kind of a test run, so to speak. And most likely we'll be here to keep an eye on everything. Make sure doors aren't exploding left and right. Patrons aren't getting beat the shite out of. And that ferrets aren't, stinking up the place.
Yeah, the ferret has to stay at home.
I'd say so. She did
Yeah.
say that it went with her wherever she went, though.
That's gonna have to.
Okay, when she
we'll have
comes
to
back,
compromise.
tomorrow, we'll let her know that she can work here, but she can't have the ferret.
Maybe the ferret can cook.
Oh my god.
You never know.
Maybe if we, get her a little hat and the ferret can ride around on her head and pull her hair and tell her what to cook.
I've seen weirder things. I have seen weirder
I think I read
things.
a book like that once.
Wasn't there a movie or something?
So we'll hire them all on a probationary period.
Should we
And-
tell them it's probationary?
Aren't all
Yeah.
jobs originally probationary? Isn't that how
say you
it
have a-
works?
90-day period during which we can review and terminate your employment for any reason because we feel like it and we can.
That's fair.
So do we need to sign? They need to sign contracts, or how does this work? I don't.
Yeah, they'll have to sign a lot of paperwork. They're basically signing their lives over to us. We're restaurant owners now. That makes us basically gods.
Oh,
So for the night, after you guys discuss this, and we'll get the final word next week. Kier, was there something that you wanted to do down at the docks before we go into the evening?
Not really. Or at least there wasn't when I sat down there. But while I'm down there, I'm sure I'm hearing sailors' tales about the big fish that's trying to eat all the ships coming into the harbor and then just letting them go.
Yep.
And I would like to hear all of that gossip, but I don't need to hear it all now.
Roll me investigation or persuasion. One of the two.
I would like to roll persuasion. Because I can play the numbers game where +2 is bigger than +0. That's the easiest thing in the world. And I get nothing.
Wah, wah.
Yeah, just you don't really get any details.
Mhm.
Well, you get a bunch of details, but it's all like contradictory.
Right.
Some people say it's a giant whale. Some people said it was a sea serpent.
Can
you
I
know-
get the names of the ships that have been affected by this?
It's really like everything that's been coming in,
Okay.
mostly because I don't have those names, but like essentially,
Yeah, no, that's fine.
it's essentially the majority of the ships that have been coming in.
Okay. I want to take a real quick look around those ships and see if I can find telltale signs of like claw marks or sucker bits where the barnacles might have been suctioned off, or stuff like that.
Gotcha. Roll me in another investigation check.
Sure, no problem. This is just investigation and in no way persuasion, so it's a flat roll. Oh, it wanted to. I watched it want to, and then it didn't anyway. Okay.
You're not really sure. You do see these gash marks
Mhm.
in the ships themselves.
Yeah.
But most of it is like underneath the water, so you can't really
Okay.
tell how big it is, like what
Yeah.
shape it's in. But you can tell something grabbed it from the bottom and pulled it down.
Okay. Interesting. Can I, just based on the rents that I can see, can I gauge a size?
At least as long as the ship.
Okay. That gives me something.
12,
gives me
10,
something.
or however long a ship is. I don't fucking know.
Yeah.
Big. As the day goes on, you guys finish up cleaning and everything. I need to know where everyone is specifically as they get ready to go to bed.
GM, is this the thing we talked about?
Yes.
Okay. So Theo, after we're done cleaning and stuff, is in the library.
Mhm.
Because there's a library on the... Is it on the second floor or the third floor?
It is on the... If you guys didn't change the room, it is on the third floor.
Okay. There's a library on the third floor, and I can't imagine it has a whole bunch. But I'm in there, and I have my Book of Shadows, and I have the sword, and I have the journal, and I have the armor, and I'm just kind of trying to figure it out, and I end up falling asleep there.
Okay. Brondry, where are you at?
Well, if Gilgamesh, are you still sleeping in the secret spot?
No, actually, I'm sleeping up in the attic.
Okay.
I took the attic bedroom.
I will take the master bedroom then.
No, we're gonna rent that one out.
But for as long as we don't have...
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
Boop, 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 boop. Master bedroom. Okay. Is Heinrich coming with you?
Always.
Drake, where are you going?
Is the basement cleared out now?
Yes, it is.
Okay, good.
Can I set up like a little brewing station?
Yes.
More
Wasn't
for
there-
my potions, not for like drinks.
Yeah. Do you just want to set up shop down there? Like bed as well?
Yeah, sure.
I'm pretty sure there was a map that had a bedroom or a basement bedroom. I don't think this one does, but we'll say that
there
there's a
is.
bedroom down there.
Oh.
Kier, where are you at?
So as the night starts to fall, I'm going to do my weekly circle around the block,
Mhm.
and then probably Kip just directly up into the turret from there.
Okay.
Like
Oh,
land
yeah.
in it. And, yeah.
Yeah, Kier's loft. Yeah.
It says that in the map that I can't see.
So, as you guys go to bed, the snow starts to pick up. You can tell that there's going to be at least some new powder on the ground. Drake, you have trouble going to sleep, and once you do, you start dreaming of water. You're being pulled down. You feel yourself being pulled down underneath some sort of like torrential, stormy sea. Beer Princess, will you change the music to that playlist I sent you?
Already ahead of you.
Cool. Down through the depths you fall, tasting salt and blood on your lips while water rushes into your lungs. The depths are dark, but not empty. You hear the moans of children wailing together as one haunting chorus. As the seas churn and drag you down deeper, you burst free from the nightmare that you're in with a sheen of sweat on your, like, all over your body. The night is cold here in the basement. You try to go back to sleep, but you can't get the taste of the blood out of your mouth. What do you do?
So I'm just not able to go back to sleep.
No, it's just like the taste of blood in your mouth is so strong that you just can't like ignore it, and you can't stop thinking about it.
I'll go upstairs and try to wash it down with any beer I can find or any alcohol.
Okay.
Take a drink. Drinks in character.
There's nothing
Oh, never mind.
that nothing really. Nothing seems out of the ordinary. It is snowing pretty heavily outside. You can see like flashes of lightning in the distance. Yeah, we're getting thunder snow. Brondry,
My favorite weather.
Aye.
as you try to drift off to sleep, your tongue keeps like scratching something at the back of your throat. You kind of, clear your throat, and something like retches from the back of your throat, and you kind of cough something up into your hand. You look down, and it's a chunk of flesh. I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
I'm good at those.
Is it poison related?
It is not.
Alas.
You can feel yourself about to vomit from having this piece of meat in your mouth, but you can, force your bile back down. You look, and it looks human,
Oh.
and then you bolt up in bed.
Oh. What the hell? I'll just start running down to the tap room to also wash my mouth out.
Okay. Boop, 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 boo. I don't want to reveal too much. So you go downstairs. Boop. You see Drake down there, behind the bar, just like gargling whiskey.
Can I get some of that?
Yes. Here.
Thank you. Oh.
Are you okay?
I think bad dreams. Oh.
Same.
Theo.
Yeah.
Ow. You find yourself in the library, studying by candlelight, and this is before you start falling asleep. You're poring over your book of shadows. You're trying to understand how to there's something special about the sword. You have no idea what it is, though. Your eyes begin to droop as darkness presses into your vision. A chill wind seeps through the library, and on it rides a voice. Who's that tripping over my bridge? You can hear an old woman's voice saying that from the other side of the door into the bedroom.
I go to look. I open the library door.
You step out here in the bedroom here.
That's my room.
Hmm.
You think it is.
I'm pretty sure.
As you think it is as you open the door, but it's different. It's decorated differently. It looks like there are 3 or 4 cots in here, and you can see that in the corner there's a rocking chair, and this old woman is reading to a group of kids. The woman kind of cries out in this kind of cartoony, like, goat voice. "Why, I'm off to eat some sweet grass," said little Billy Goat Gruff. "No, you're not," roars the troll. You can see that the woman is about to get up. She's like, "No, because I'm going to gobble you up." And then she grabs one of the kids as the kid starts like giggling and stuff as she's like swinging him around the room. Looks very sweet.
Hello?
You say hello, and the woman stares at you, and the kids just stare at you. And then you bolt up at the desk. You find yourself back in the library. You can look out the window and you see snow's drifting down into the road. You look behind you into the doorway, and you see a tiefling standing in the doorframe. His body is not quite translucent, and it's not quite solid. His skin is the color of ash, and his hair is pulled back into an elven braid. His golden eyes are staring out at you from the shadows in the hallway. And in this kind of whispering voice, he says, "I can't hold her back anymore. I hope you can save the kids." And then he drifts off. Ooh.
Oh. I go to check the room that I just came out from, or that I dreamt of.
Mm-hmm. It's your room.
My room, yeah. Okay.
Kier. Oh, sorry.
Yeah,
Keep
no,
going.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
No, you're good.
Kier, on your way to bed, you can hear the planks from underneath the turret, like essentially you can hear movement downstairs.
Okay. Is it loud? Is it?
Oh, wait, my bad. Gilgamesh.
Yeah.
Oh.
I'll get to you, Kier.
Sure.
You can hear. You're in the attic, right? The attic bedroom.
Yeah.
The attic bedroom. Okay. Shh. You're trying to go to sleep, and as you're about to drift off, you can hear sobbing coming from the room across from you.
Theo. Again.
Wow.
Sorry, Brundry. Again.
I mean, probably.
Is this coming from the attic, or?
It's coming so in the attic. There's 2 rooms. There's the bedroom, and then there was just like a storage room. Not sure what you guys are gonna do with that, but right now it's just an extra room.
It's going to be my poison kit room, I guess.
Yeah.
So I hear sobbing.
Yep.
I roll over in bed. I pull the covers over my head.
Okay. Make a. I don't know. How do you make a sleep check?
Constitution?
Yeah, make a Constitution saving throw for me.
If you're trying to go to sleep, I would counter that it is almost wisdom, like willpower based.
That's fair. I'll take the 13. I'll take the 13 though. You
Can I make a sleep check mid-combat to force myself to sleep?
No.
You'll never take me!
You
You'll
The
never
sobbing-
take me away, cop.
the sobbing is so loud you cannot force yourself to go to sleep.
I'll get up and investigate. Every night it's something.
You walk in to the attic, and in the corner, you can see 3 translucent children.
Hey guys.
One is looks to be a little half-orc boy. The other 2 are human, 1 boy and 1 girl. Right now, the human boy is just sobbing his eyes out.
Hey, dude.
Oh, by the way, you can almost see through these kids. They are translucent.
Little ghost kids.
Yeah, they're little ghost kids.
I don't want to tell them that. I feel like that'd be rude.
Yeah, I just wanted to make sure you knew that they were ghost kids.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I figured. Hey. What's wrong there, man?
The girl the only thing that the boy is repeating is that Mama Esther is coming. The girl kind of like floats over to you. What are you doing here?
I don't know. Just kind of ended up here. That's how I am in most places. What about you?
You're scaring Victor. We're hiding from Mama Esther. And then
Who's
she
Victor and Mama Esther?
Well, she kind of like floats back over to the boy. This is Victor, and that's Rex. And she points over to the half-orc boy.
Who's Mama Esther?
When you ask that, Victor just like, he starts to freak the fuck out. Coraline, sorry, that's her name. She tries to reassure him that the bard will keep them safe, but Victor will not stop crying.
No, it's okay. The bard will keep us safe. It's gonna be fine. It can't hurt you.
Gilgamesh, make me a persuasion check for me.
12.
No, he's still having a panic attack. Kier,
Yes.
as you were trying to go to sleep, you try to drift off, but then you feel vibrations coming through the floor and through your headboard. It sounds like something's like echoing or something from downstairs.
Okay. Does it sound destructive in nature?
Sounds no.
No. Okay.
It's just like, you know, that sound of like you're 3 stories up and something loud is happening downstairs.
Yeah.
You can't really tell from up here.
Okay. I'm gonna try and find out what it is. You know, I haven't got a good fucking night's sleep since I fucking started here. I've had goblin sex parties and it's always fucking something. I'm gonna just clamber down the ladder into the lower, or I think it's here. I don't know where the next floor down in the tower
Yeah,
is.
you make your way through. As you get down to the 2nd floor, the sound becomes more clear. It sounds like a song.
Oh.
You creep through the tavern, you pass the windows, and you can see that the wind is doing funny things with the snow outside. Like you see shapes in the wind and snow blowing around.
Okay.
You can hear thunder in the distance. Do you go? I guess at this point you can hear that it's coming from the tap room.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna go down into the tap room. If I can hear that there are sounds in the tap room, then I expect party members are awake. And I'm gonna try and ask them what the procedure is for real bad weather, like when land bound. Do we batten hatches or what? What do we do? All hands on deck. All hands below deck.
Brondry, Drake, you see Kier come down, and when he comes down, you can hear this weird singing or something coming from the hatch to the basement.
Oh.
I did not make that potion.
Oh.
And then you hear, or sorry, then you smell something rancid
Oh.
as the hatch from the basement starts like bowing and bucking against its hinges.
If
And
I'm
then-
still asleep, I swear to God.
And then it busts open. And this thing pops out.
Oh.
Yay!
Alt. This is essentially like Kier, it looks kind of like the thing that you fought at the Guild Gala,
Yes.
but it looks way more human. It's like an amalgamation of human
Oh.
of like mouths and eyes and arms as it's
Yeah.
like busting through the hatch.
It's like Dark
That's-
Harvest.
Yes.
I have to thank you. I was expecting like rats in quantities to paper the walls
No,
and
no, no.
carpet the
No.
floor. Oh,
There is a huge crash of thunder, and then you guys hear this menacing cackle come from the kitchen. And that's where we'll end tonight's session.
Ah.
Oh dear.
did you fucking forget to tell that kobold to go home?
Oh.
I assume
Oh,
everybody
wait.
we hire just lives with us now.
Yes.
Yeah,
Oh.
it's an evolution.
Isn't that how it works?
Gilgamesh, as you, when you hear, everyone in the house hears that cackle. Whenever the ghost kids hear the cackle, they scream and bolt. They just like go through the walls.